Hello, welcome. My name is Fumino Morin, and in today's class, I'm going to show you how to invest in Bitcoin for beginners in 10 easy steps. The goal of this video is to make the process of investing into Bitcoin as easy as possible for you. I completely understand that when investing into Bitcoin, this can be very intimidating, overwhelming, and confusing. But not to worry, at the end of this video, you would know how to buy Bitcoin, where to buy Bitcoin, and also everything that you need to do even before you buy your first cryptocurrencies to ensure the safety and security of your investment. Whether you're in Canada or in Nigeria or Ghana, Australia, Singapore, or whatever nation that you are, the process of investing into Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies takes about the same process. And hey, if you have any question whatsoever during the course of this video, make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll be very happy to answer them. And hey, if today is your first time of watching me or visiting my channel, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of the vital information about investing into Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. Before we start today's class, I would like you to grab a piece of writing material so that you can document everything that we're going to be talking about in this video, because it's essential for you to follow them step by step. Remember, the goal of this video is to make the process of investing into Bitcoin as easy as possible for you, okay? So let's get started. So before we talk about Bitcoin, let's talk about money. What is money? Money simply is a store of value. Take for example, I do some work for you, and in return, you pay me some money for the value that I provided you. Then later, sometime in the future, I take the same money and I buy something of value for myself. Over the years, money has taken different shapes and forms, right from calories to shell to salt, wheat, and even gold. As you can imagine, carrying bars of gold or calories can be very, very cumbersome, and because of that, paper money was invented. However, have you realized that over the years too, everything keeps getting more expensive, and that's primarily because governments around the world keep printing money. And the more money that any government prints, the less valuable the currency that you own, and this causes inflation. What is inflation? Inflation simply means things are getting much more expensive without getting better. Take for example, a cup of coffee that you typically buy for $1.50. Over the next few years, this same cup of coffee is going to cost you about $5. It's not because the coffee got better, it's just because the value of the currency that you own, whether it's dollar or any currency whatsoever, it keeps depreciating every day. And that's primarily because the government keeps printing money. The more money that the government prints, the less valuable the cash that you own. Over time, the way that we store money has been with financial institutions such as banks, credit union, and the stock exchange. That means that any money that you deposit at the bank is safe, secure, and also insured by the government. So when you put money in the bank, you're rest assured that your deposit is safe and secure. And that's primarily because the government backs your deposit, meaning that the government insures your deposit. For example, if there were to be a fraudulent activity on your banking information, you're just going to call up your bank, you're going to call customer service, and they're going to fix that for you. However, when investing into Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies whatsoever, There are no government backings or customer service line that you can call if there were to be any fraudulent activities on your account. Investing into Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies is a different beast on its own. Essentially, when investing into Bitcoin, you are your own bank, and your first priority when investing into this space is to ensure the safety and security of any of your investment. This is very, very essential because, again, as I said, when investing into Bitcoin, there are no customer service that you can call. There is no consumer protection whatsoever. There is no government insurance on your deposit. There is absolutely nothing like that. So it is essential for you to realize that when investing into Bitcoin, your first priority is to ensure the safety and security of your investment. Okay? This video is divided into two sections. In the first section, I'm going to walk you through 5 things that you need to do before investing into Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies. In the second part of this video, I'm going to show you 5 steps to investing into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Again, as I mentioned, it's essential for you to follow these steps step by step in order. This is going to make your investment journey into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies very, very easy, okay? I hope you have your writing materials already. So let's get started. Step 1. You need to get a cold wallet. What is a cold wallet? A cold wallet is simply an encrypted device that allows us to store our cryptocurrencies offline safely and securely. This is a very, very essential step because the purpose of investing into Bitcoin or any crypto asset is because you want to own and control the asset, right? And when investing into Bitcoin, anytime you buy Bitcoin or any crypto asset, you need to save it on a cold wallet. It's very, very important, okay? And the cold wallet that I'm currently using is the Ledger Nano X. This is the one that I'm currently using, and I highly, highly recommend this. I'm going to leave a link in the description below so that you can access the website. Also, when you're getting your Ledger wallet, make sure that you get your cold wallet from only Ledger. This is very, very essential. Don't get this from Amazon.com or from eBay or from any other website or from somebody else. It is essential for you to order this directly from ledger.com. And this is primarily because you want to ensure the authenticity of your device. You just don't want to buy this from anybody, because if you do, you're not sure if the device have been tampered with. And for you to ensure that the device that you're going to be getting is the real one, only buy it from ledger.com. I'm going to leave a link in the description below so that you can access ledger.com safely and securely. As I said, you are your own bank when investing into cryptocurrencies. And one of the first things that you need to do is to get a cold wallet. The reason why this is the first thing that you need to do, apart from the fact that you need to ensure the safety and security of your digital asset, is also because when you place your order with ledger.com, it could take about 1 to 2 weeks before you can get your cold wallet. So I'm just saying this so that you can start the journey ahead of time. Never, never, never buy Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies without moving it to your cold wallet. This is the most important step about investing into crypto, because if you leave your cryptocurrencies on any exchange, you leave yourself vulnerable to hackers, and because of that, you can lose all your investment. Remember, as I told you before, if there were to be any error whatsoever, there are no customer service line that you can call. There is no agent that you can call. There's nobody, there's no government backings that can help you to retrieve your digital assets. Again, you are your own bank when investing into Bitcoin or any crypto asset. And because of that, you need to ensure the safety of your Bitcoin. Okay? Step 2, you need to get paper notebooks. I understand that investing into Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies sounds very sophisticated and very high tech. But no, we're going very, very old school. What in the world are you going to be doing with notebooks? I'm going to explain. Number 1, you're going to need 3 notebooks. And this is what you're going to do with them. You're going to store and record your username, your password, your crypto account, everything that has to do with your investment in Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. You're going to document all of this in your notepads. You're going to repeat this information across the 3 notepads. It's very essential to know that never store any of your information such as username, password, email. Don't store it online. Don't use any of those password managers. Don't use them, because if you auto save your username or password on any device that is connected to the internet, you leave yourself very, very vulnerable to hackers. You leave yourself vulnerable and you can lose your investment in that process. So one of the things that you need to do is to make sure that all of your username, your password, your email, all the sensitive information that you're going to be creating, you need to document everything in the paper notebook. And when you document it, make sure that the information across the 3 notebooks, they are the same. And the reason being that you're going to store each of these 3 notepads in different locations. For example, you can store one with your local bank. You can actually rent out a security deposit box. It's usually about $60 to $100 annually. Make sure that where you're putting it, it's a fire safe place. Again, you don't want to put all of this information together in one location. Just in case a natural disaster happened, or there was a fire or earthquake or hurricane in one of the locations, you're not going to lose all the information needed to access your investment into Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. This is very, very essential. As I said, never store any of your information online or on any device that is connected to the internet. Okay? And number 2, you need to store all the notepads in 3 different locations. Also, it's essential for you to fill out the first page with your contact information. You put your full name, your email, your contact information, all the details that are necessary just in case if you were to lose this notebook. This is very, very essential. Again, you don't want to lose the notebook, but just in case if you do, write your full details there so that in case somebody finds it, they can easily return it to you. In addition to that, it's essential for you to fill in case of loss, please return. Then there is usually a reward space. Put some dollar amount that you believe that is reasonable, that's going to incentivize the person to return your notebook to you. Again, this is an investment and you have to do everything possible to secure it, right? Step 3, you need to secure your devices. So meaning that before you even create your password, your username, your email, or any of your crypto accounts, make sure that your computer or your phone is passworded. Again, you are your own bank. Make sure that you create a complex and hard to decipher username and password so that nobody can easily access the device that you're going to be using to buy Bitcoin or any crypto asset. Secondly, you also have to ensure that your device is free of any virus or malware. You scan and protect your devices. And this is what I mean by that. Scan your devices to know if there is any virus or malware on your computer. This is very, very essential. Thirdly, it's essential for you to download Key Scrambler. This is a free application that you can download on your computer. And the function of this is to ensure that any information that you type on your computer is encrypted. Meaning, if you were to type, for example, ABCD, Keyword Scrambler is going to convert it to something like QWRG, so that nobody or your computer can log your information anywhere. I'm going to leave a link in the description below so that you can download it. This is very, very essential. Step 4. You need to create a brand new encrypted email. When creating this email, make sure you don't use anything related to your first name, your middle name, your last name, or your nickname. Just make sure it's not connected to you in any shape or form. Remember, you are your own bank and you have to ensure the security of your investment. When creating an email, create something very, very random and complex. This is an example of how an email should look that you're going to be using to invest in cryptocurrencies. You can see how complex this is. I usually recommend about 16 to 24 characters. The reason being that you want to make it very, very difficult for anybody to be able to guess your password and your username. Don't use your first name dot last name or something like that. Don't use a famous movie line. Don't use your nickname or the name of your high school or your pet. Don't use any of those. You need to create something anonymous, something very, very complex. And once you do, you're going to document this in your notepads. Okay, you're going to document all of this information in your notepads. And even when creating the email, make sure that your username is complex. Your password is very, very difficult to guess. You can use a combination of uppercase, lowercase, numbers, and special characters, and make sure that it is at least 16 to 24 characters long. And once you create them, document them in your 3 notepads. This is very, very, very essential. Don't use something that someone can easily get. You are your own bank, remember? Step 5. You need to set up a 2-factor authentication. What is a 2-factor authentication? A 2-factor authentication is simply an additional layer of security that ensures that even if somebody were to have access to your email and password, the person will not still be able to log in into your account except if the person had access to your phone. So the most popular authenticators are the Google Authenticator and Authy. The one that I'm currently using is called Authy, and I highly recommend it. So the way it works is that if you wanted to log in into your crypto account, you're going to put in your complex username, you're going to put in your complex password, then Authy or Google Authenticator is now going to send you a 6-digit code that you have to enter into the dashboard for you to be able to access your account. Again, the reason for this is just to put an additional or extra layer of security on all of your accounts. So what you're going to do is, even after when you've created the brand new email, the username, the password, you're going to download, for example, Authy, or if you wanted to log in into any of your crypto accounts, you're going to require your username, your password, and also the 6-digit code that Authy is going to send you. This 6-digit code usually changes every 20 to 30 seconds. Again, this is to ensure the security of your account. I highly recommend this, just in case somebody were to have access to your email and also your password. The person will still not be able to get into your account except if the person has access to your phone and also the Authy or the Google Authenticator. Remember, you need to password all of your devices so that nobody has access to your account. So those are the 5 things that you need to do before investing into Bitcoin. I know it sounds or it looks very elaborate and rigorous, but I'm telling you, these first 5 steps is the hardest part of investing into Bitcoin. The last 5 is the easiest. Once you set up all of this information, investing into Bitcoin or any crypto asset is going to be as easy as ABC. And remember, if you have any questions whatsoever about investing into Bitcoin or any of the things that we've discussed, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. I read all your comments, okay? And I'm here to help you. To the fun part, 5 simple steps on how to start investing into Bitcoin for beginners. So the first thing that you need to do is to choose an exchange. What is an exchange? An exchange is simply a platform that allows you to buy and sell Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. As you already know, Bitcoin or any cryptocurrencies, they are traded 24/7, meaning every single day. If you're in Canada, I highly recommend ShakePay or BitBuy. Please don't use Wealthsimple for your investment in cryptocurrencies. This is because if you do, you do not own any of the Bitcoin, and this actually defeats the purpose of getting a cold wallet. And if someone were to hack into their system and you lose your Bitcoin, there is nobody for you to call to retrieve your Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies for you. Okay. If you're in the US, Cash App or Coinbase is fantastic. Don't use Robinhood. With Robinhood, you don't own any of the Bitcoin. And if you're in the UK, Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, Australia, Singapore, or wherever part of the world that you are, Binance.com is a fantastic exchange that you can use. I'm going to leave the link to all of these exchanges in the description below so that you can access the website easily and safely. So if I did not mention your country, Binance.com is a fantastic platform that you can use to buy Bitcoin anytime. Or if you want a crypto exchange that is local in your country, one of the things that you can just do is you just go on Google and put in best Bitcoin exchange, then the name of your country. For example, best Bitcoin exchange Nigeria, best Bitcoin exchange United Kingdom, best Bitcoin exchange Singapore. It's very, very easy. But if you don't want to do that, you can just go with Binance.com. It's the biggest and the largest cryptocurrency platform in the world. So the next step, you need to fund your account. So this is where you need to transfer money from your bank into your cryptocurrency exchange. And the easiest way for you to do this is you can just do a bank transfer or wire transfer. If you're in Canada, you can use Interact. But just make sure that you don't use your debit or your credit card. If you use any of those, it's going to attract a lot of fees. It's so much easier for you to just do bank transfer. There's usually no fees when you do bank transfers, okay? And it's also very, 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 very important that anytime you're sending money from your bank into your crypto exchange, there is usually a reference code that you need to include with the transaction. This reference code, you can find it on your account irrespective of the exchange that you're using. Either you're using ShakePay, BitBuy, Binance, or any exchange in your country, there is usually a reference code that is unique to you that you need to include in any of your transfers from your bank into your crypto exchange. The reason being that is the only way that the exchange will be able to match your account with the deposit. If you do not include the reference code, there is absolutely no way that they will be able to match the account and also make the deposit into your crypto exchange. So in a nutshell, anytime you're sending money from your bank into your crypto exchange account, make sure that you include the reference code. This is very, very, very essential. And usually, even when you open your account, The verification process is usually the same, meaning you need to provide a piece of government issued photo ID. You need to provide something like a utility bill, for example, your credit card statement or bank statement or your phone bill or electric bill, something that has your name and your address. Some exchanges can also ask you to provide a selfie with your photo ID. These are just the basic things that you need to do to verify your account and open your account with any of these crypto exchanges. Usually it can take from about 1 to 5 days for you to get your account verified. But just know that whatever government issued photo ID that you're going to be providing, it has to have your full name and also your address. And any document that you're going to be providing, make sure that the name and the address matches. It's very, very essential, and this is going to make the process for you to open your account and get it verified as easy as possible. Okay, the next step, buy Bitcoin. This is a fun part, right? So this is literally the easiest part of everything, because once you get your account verified, you funded your account, then you can just easily buy the Bitcoin. I've done series of videos showing you how to buy Bitcoin step by step. I'm going to leave the link here. I'm also going to leave a link at the end of this video so that you can watch it and see how to buy Bitcoin step by step. Again, the process of this is to make the journey as easy as possible for you. And if you have any question, let me know. I'm going to answer them. Okay? So the last step, you need to move your Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies off the exchange into your cold wallet. This is one of the most important steps when investing into Bitcoin. Remember, you never leave your cryptocurrency on any exchange. If you do, you leave yourself vulnerable to hackers, you leave yourself vulnerable to attackers. Okay? So once you buy the Bitcoin, the next thing that you need to do is to move it to your cold wallet. I've done series of videos on how to move your Bitcoin to your cold wallet. I'm going to leave a link here so that you can watch that step by step. And as I mentioned before, make sure that you buy your cold wallet only from ledger.com. Don't buy it from any other website. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. So hey, those are the 5 simple steps that you need to take to invest in Bitcoin. No matter the country that you are, the process is usually the same. Okay? And if you have any question whatsoever, let me know. I'm going to answer them in the comment section below. I want to make sure that the process for investing into Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency for you is just as easy as ABC. Okay? We've come to the end of today's class. If you have any question whatsoever, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below. I read all your comments and I'll be very, very happy to answer them. And hey, if you've learned anything from today's class, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any vital information about investing into Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. And until then, I will see you in the next class. Bye. Love you.